So Minecraft and Microsoft Studios has been teasing a lot lately. They've been talking about future content, future updates, as well as the combat updates. And the question is, what will 1.15 be, which is the next major update? So the update after the Village and Pillage update, known as 1.14 for Java, as well as 1.11 for Bedrock. And now that we're only a couple months away from the official release of the Village and Pillage update, a lot of people are beginning to wonder what's next for Minecraft. Is it the combat update, which I know a lot of people want to see, or should it be something else? Should it be a surprise? Should it be something that nobody's even thought of? I know the cave update is easily one of the most popular update ideas. A lot of people want to see the cave update. A lot of people want to see a sky update and a nether update. There's all kinds of updates that people want to see. And today we're going to be focusing on these specific updates outside of the combat update. I think by now a lot of people know that the combat update will inevitably come. Now, it might not be 1.15, it could be 1.16, it could be 1.17, but no matter what, we are getting a combat update. So let's focus on updates that should come before the release of the combat update. So be sure to share your ideas, your thoughts down below on some updates that should drop before the combat update, and I'll be liking and favoriting some of the best ideas in today's video. So be sure to hashtag Stealth Army as well, because you already know 100,000 subscribers is on the way. I'm so hyped. With that long intro out of the way, let's go ahead and jump straight into the video with the more obvious choices, right? The cave update being probably the most popular update idea. It's been trending on, Minecraft.net for a while. A lot of people know about it that actually developed for Minecraft. This is an idea that's easily one of the most talked about ideas in the Minecraft community for some really obvious reasons, because we spend so much time mining and in the caves already, as well as just exploring ravines. So if you think about it that way, we already spend a ton of time underground, and I feel like the caves have come a long way. If we're comparing the caves now to about 3 or 4 years ago, there's a big difference, but still there's so much potential. There's so many things they can do to expand on the caves in terms of having different biome caves, like having an ice cave or a jungle cave or a desert cave. I mean, there's so many cool things they can do with these caves, and to be quite honest, there's plenty of games out there that exist right now that already incorporate these different biome caves that aren't even as popular as Minecraft. Ark Survival has something similar to this. Terraria has something very similar to this, as well as Don't Starve, and I'm sure a multitude of other different games out there have caves that exist with different biomes, different mobs, different bosses, different ores. So I feel like Minecraft is sort of behind when it comes to caves. That's just my opinion, but I'm sure a lot of people would agree with that statement. Now let's move on to the next update idea, which would actually just be to improve the Nether. There's a lot of things they can do in the Nether, and I feel like a lot of people tend to avoid the Nether because it's either very boring or it's just really challenging to the point where people just rage quit and they just get very irritated, because the Nether has so many mobs, so many hostile mobs that just want to simply attack you constantly, like the ghast, the blazes, the wither skeleton. So it's just an environment that's very hostile, and I feel like you're not really rewarded for all of the challenges, all of the things you have to go through in the Nether. I feel like they don't really reward you enough. So they could do all kinds of crazy things where they introduce more mobs. Maybe some of these mobs are either, neutral, like the zombie pigmen, or maybe there's mobs out there that you can tame in the Nether that will help you fight off, the ghast and the blazes and these other hostile mobs. I think that'd be a really cool idea in the Nether. They could even introduce Nether villages. This is something I've talked about in the past. I would love to see it. Share your ideas down below in the comment section. Now, another update idea I have for Minecraft, and hopefully this will happen one day, would be to have a magic/elemental update. Now, this would introduce new items that would have elemental powers, maybe ice and fire and earth and wind. Like, there's so many things they could do with elements that I'm really surprised they haven't really tapped into that by now. But, even including magic, I would love to see sorcery and magic in Minecraft, at least more of it. It already exists in the game right now, but just in sort of various different forms. You know, the evokers use sorcery. So to say magic doesn't exist in Minecraft is simply false. I think they just need to expand on it. But I know there's a lot of cool things they can do with magic, sorcery, and elements if they choose to make an update centered around those themes. Now, another update idea I have, and this is probably my favorite update idea out of all of the update ideas I've discussed in the past, which is the sky update. I've talked about the sky update so many times, like it never gets old in my opinion because I love the sky. And the fact is, there's so much potential in the sky for Minecraft. They haven't really done anything in the sky. And I know the phantoms now exist in the sky, but there's so much they can do in terms of if they wanted to make sky islands or sky castles or even sky villages. And then they can introduce even more mobs that exist in the sky as well. Maybe griffins, some of them are going to be tameable. Tameable dragons. I've been talking about tameable dragons since like the beginning of Minecraft. I want tameable dragons. Let's get this trending, guys. We got to make this happen eventually. We already have dragon eggs. Why not introduce some sort of incubator where once you get the dragon egg, you can hatch it and then it will be yours. It will fight for you. You can fly on its back. Like, there's so many cool things they can do with dragons in Minecraft. And, you know, they can introduce a ton of other smaller creatures that fly, bald eagles, owls, and falcons. There's so many mobs that exist in the sky that they just need to take full advantage of and just add them into the game. But share your thoughts down below, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy today's video. I had a lot of fun making it, and I can't wait to see you all in the next video. So take care. Peace.
Get ready for the next battle.